Lately, we have a lot of our artists moving into taking on certain corporate roles. It's a big question I want to ask my guest this morning, and no other than the man himself. Should I use Maradona? I should use Guru. Let's
use that one. Use Maradona.
Wait, we'll start with Guru. Then we'll transition into Maradona.
Okay.
Yes, we'll start with Guru and transition into Maradona. Yeah. Now, the reason I'm starting with Guru is because you introduced your skill to us as Guru. Yeah. And then we'll transition into the new face of you and the reason why he's here, which is also very important because University of Ghana will be celebrating the SRC week, and I know he's pulling up some crazy things, showing that yes, he's really coming from the creative arts
entertainment space.
Yes, entertainment space. He's pulling up some crazy things. So we're going to discuss it, and I think probably maybe in the history of the school as we know. When I say in the history of the school as we know, that means as far back as we can remember. Okay, some of the things and the initiative that you're putting in place can be said as the first of its kind. So in advance, let me say congratulations.
Thank you so much,
Maradona. But big shouts going out to Guru. Big shouts going out to Guru. Join us live in the studio this morning, Charlie. I can say that I haven't seen you in a while. I've seen you recently, but I haven't seen you in a while.
It's been like
it's been a while. Oh, no, it's been a while, but I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you because you decided to take on a very, very not easy task of becoming the SRC president.
Very true.
Vying for such a big role. And you won.
Yep.
You decided you wanted to be an artist. And you won. So in your life, I see that it's either a win or a win.
Yep.
Yeah, it has to be.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Have you retired from music?
No.
Will you retire?
No.
Considering where your journey
music has always been part of us, and then it's something that we're born with it. We can't stop it. Yeah. Even when you're writing exams, you still be writing lyrics.
Yeah, man.
You be like, yo, that was the main reason why I deferred when I was in Zenith University. That was as far back in 2005-4. Yep. I was in even level 200, and I was like, yo, this is getting too much.
Wow.
Anytime I jump in the classroom, all I do is to start writing rap. While lecturer is lecturing, I'll be writing rap. I was like, yo, let me give myself some ample time. Just go into music full time.
Yes.
So we went into it for like 20 years.
Charlie?
Consistently.
Charlie?
Right from 2005, 2006, we were just grinding, trying to navigate our way to the top. So it's been consistent. And the sequence to it all is all about maintaining the composure of whatever you representing or whatever you believe in. So that's what the whole journey has been.
What informed your decision to go back to school after that long break?
Yeah. You see, sometimes an unfulfilled dreams, you like to at least execute it in order to see it actualize. You want to always make sure you get that side of life
covered,
like executed. If you don't, you still feel unfulfilled. And I got to the time I was like, yo, I've been doing too much of jumping on stage, rocking the mic. So what is new? It's getting boring.
Is it? The audience, the lifestyle,
getting
the music,
boring. It's been
consistent.
What's next? So I was like, yo, let me at least amend my life with something different. Let me go into academics. Let me just focus on education. How do I inspire people looking up to me? It's not all about music. Of course, they're making sure we are progressing, getting to a certain stage in life. Of course. So what exactly am I leaving? The footprint? Is it all about rocking the microphone? No. Then let me act academics. Let me add it to it. So it was all about trying to incorporate different strategies, different legacies, and making sure you become the kind of leader you want to be.
In going back to school, you mentioned that you wanted to inspire people. How has the feedback been like for you, especially for people who are able to walk up to you and have that conversation on inspiration?
Yeah, it's not been easy being a student, and I will not nullify the fact that it takes a lot of courage to be in Legon, that one aspect. So But the most important thing is now I'm not even done. Yes, I'm by September I'll be done with this whole undergrads conversation. But it's been positive. But there is a misfeeling as well.
Okay, what are the
sometimes when you come on social media, your whole life has been about school, like 4 years school. So what about the fan base, those who are also hustling on the street, like trying to make life for themselves, people that you mostly inspire, the boys, people grinding? They are not the same as those in school. All right, people being taken care of, and these are streets that you've been vibing with. They've made you, they took you out of certain areas in life and get into a certain pinnacle. Now you are telling them to go back to the school. What about those who can't fund the kind of money that goes into it? So now
they look at you like,
so there is a misfeeling. I can't lie to you. Even if I make a post, it's like, yo,
you need to find the balance.
Unless those who are coming from the tertiaries, those who are kind of relatable with the situation now. So you kind of having a misfeeling about things you post. You can't even post everything, anything. And now that you represent
Oko, you go play show for some village. They feel you, they hail you, they love you, they paid you. And then the next thing you are somewhere in an academia setting and you are saying a different language and they're watching you like, hey, yes, I can imagine.
Now even jumping on stage, you don't even know how you are jumping, how you are rocking, how you are even
putting yourself out there.
Like the spotlight, you don't know how you are representing on stage. Now, is it to seek the interest of the academians? Or you representing the street? You don't know if you're wearing earrings or it's
a whole lot to deal with. But you've done it beautiful. Did you ever have a conversation with other of people in your caliber like Samini, D Crime, all have stood for
Stoneboy
have
going back to
no, I'm talking about standing for
I thought you meant going back to
have you guys spoken amongst yourselves in any way about this space that you are chatting?
The truth is, when I was going into this tangent, I couldn't engage much.
Okay.
It was just at one point that I met Samini when we went to Kumasi for a show.
Hey.
So with that, I tried pitching in some conversations about what it takes and the feeling about it. And if the challenges I was going through it has it occurred to him, has he been in that position? It was even dirtier than I was like, yo, then I have to just accept the challenge and go for it. Game part, it's kind of for some certain standard age. But these are like Legon 18 years, 16, 17. These are young folks. And you bringing everything to that level to meet it. Legon, what people hate about campus lifestyle, we don't like you projecting what you represent. Either you're a celebrity, they hate it. So you need to switch. In order to switch that conversation, you need to go with a thread. Like this is it. The happiness on campus. You just have to find ways to amend it into your lifestyle. You need to start walking.
Like them.
You need to start being free with everybody. And there is a misfeeling.
Wow, so I can imagine from a person who at one point in time couldn't just walk to go by your regular wache. Now you have to go door to door.
You need to shake everybody.
Yes.
Almost like 80,000 students. You need to shake everybody.
But was this intentionality right when you went to school? Did it start from level 100?
No.
Did you know when entering school that you wanted to, stand for a position, and so you had to now relate with everybody, or did it come along the line?
Yeah, but it was just to get my degree and just go walk away. That's all. I never had any intent of vying for a leadership position. It was just to get my degree and go, like the regular colleagues been doing. The jackies went through the same and then got to a certain level. But at the end of the day, I wanted to change the conversation with Legon. Legon is the premier university, of course, and a clear representation of the country. So it's a whole community on its own. I was like, yo, I need to change the conversation. So I have to go into this and make sure whatever inspired me to be here is really fulfilled.
And your impact is felt.
Yes. Not just getting the degree, no. But also, what can I possess in terms of leadership?
Okay.
What's the impact? I want to leave that.
So I want to ask a question. Now, so here's a perceived Ghanaian artist who's lived a flashy life. He's got his cars, it's assumed he has his money, he's, all of that, he's been here, Charlie. And then they say, the status, Charlie, girls, they love him, he's, that whole thing that comes to being an artist, a celebrity. Now, here you are in class, and here you are now having to share your new vision with your dean and wanting to be SRC President. How do you think they saw you? And how did you overcome that wall if they saw you as now Ghana artist we are watching now that he wants to come and lead us? I'm just saying, just being very honest, how do you think they saw you?
I wish they are here. Because there was a misfeeling, and there is a misconception out there about being what we represent. So you just have to find ways to nullify that perception. You have to put your mind to it, depending on the energy you are bringing, right? So I realized this is a situation that I have to get closer to the people. I have to show that kind of readiness to provide the services that they want. I know it's difficult. This is my first time leading even anything about school. I've never been in this position before, and it was just a semester. It was just one semester that everything changed. I'm going for this. Now, there are a number of students that has been in the political space in Legon, right from level 100.
So they can
the
talk.
Goal is just senior.
They talk. They know how to present themselves.
They know the constitution.
The constitution.
They know everything governing the school. And you are just new. You are just, I would say, ignorant about everything. Now you have to steady learn. And I'm a fast learner. That's one thing about me that I love so much. I don't play loose when it comes to adapting to situations. I just have to amend, try find ways to incorporate the lifestyle, the happenings, and some posture of the school into my real life. Like, this is the situation. If you want to be a leader, you have to act like one. You have to start dress like one. You have to let that see that vision in you. You ready to provide the services. So I was like, I have no choice but to go on that thread. So it was just prudent that we just have to find ways to navigate our ways through to the number one spot, because it was difficult. Even the first time entering the lecture hall and be like, being given a microphone, now you have to express.
Not freestyle, but express. Not to freestyle rap, but to now speak direct corporate language colleagues, to the people, to understand that this is a new person standing here before you.
Senior.
I can imagine. And that presented in its own self turbulent moments in the journey, which some of them viewers were quite visible. Like, we heard that you were taken off and then you came back. Just run us through those moments. Like, were you at the point of giving up? What pushed you to get back in the race? And you went from 0 to 100 and back to 0 and came back to 100
real quick.
When I try conceptualizing the whole idea about vying for the SRC, the core mandate is to fulfill the goal. So in order to actualize it, I know there will be some mishaps, some lapses that I have to deal with. But I was like, you have to show the resilience, the persistence. So that was something I was looking out for. Try to project. You need to you have to put yourself in that picture, that this is what you're doing, this is what the people are looking at from you, showing the leadership skills no matter the difficulty. And that was an election year for the entire country. So how do you balance yourself to suit the happenings on campus? If it is about being taken off from the whatever election, you just have to find ways to exhaust the structures of the school. So we went through it, making sure we align with everything that falls within that umbrella, and making sure whatever you are looking for is achieved. You go to management, they will direct you back to the SRC. So you are dealing with the same people who just took you out of the race. Now there is a misfeeling because you are looking at what governs the school, which is the constitution. So we just have to find ways to get back into the race. And of course, that particular article or that particular clause,
we said about that you being a resident.
It was expunged from the whole constitution. So in order to use that, in order to evoke that article was even wrong. So we need to fight for it, and we're just working with time.
I can imagine
time, and thanks to the team I was working with. Big shouts to all the people that supported, that managed my outfits. It's been difficult. I can't lie to you. I can't be sitting here say I did rattle or this not to portray anything positive. It's been rough. The word is it's been rough. It's very diabolic to speak about it, but this is politics. With politics, you just have to expect the West. You just have to expect the unexpected.
So what do you prefer to go by now, Maradona or Guru?
now you are the SRC president, so you just have to go by the formalities. Maradona Jeboa.
Yes. Wow.
Nice. Do you also
Ghana goes with Guru? Will you perform? I'm coming. Okay. Will you perform at
no.
Because the SRC is coming, bro. What are they talking about? He has to perform.
Yeah.
He has to perform. He has to perform. He owns the studio.
I don't do that.
I think he should give me the front line.
He has to be the headline act on the show. He said before campaign, he was the headline act in the campaign period, right?
Exactly.
Yes, and then he won. So actually, I want to chop the SRC wiki there. We
want to come and everything.
There are some form of politics on campus that you need to understand. I don't want any. I'm always being positioning at certain character. I don't want that conflict of interest.
Right. Okay.
And that is what I'm dealing with. Even if I'm pushing some agenda that would at least lays with the expectation of the students, it becomes some form of conflict of interest. But that is the only thing I have.
Yeah.
My personality as Guru, I can take that out. But you still will be dealing with some form of challenges because people always want you to come out with the normal way of dealing with the corporations and how do you liaise with them based on the outfit of the presidency. But the presidency also have it has some form of limit. It just limits you to a certain engagement. But the moment you project the Guru brand with the University of Ghana, it lifts up the kind of standard you're looking for. But in this case, it is difficult to even represent you as Guru on anything concerning SRC.
I bet you that the people that the deans and co will call you will still call you Guru when they see you. behind closed doors when you're at the door. Guru, come.
Yo.
But of course, formality as rightly said.
I wanted to find out
go ahead,
from him if you also think that your win came as a result of you being Guru. If it played a role,
because in life you just have to project and represent what you're looking for. If the name has got some bad image attached to it, I'm not sure I'll get this far. So those are the things I was able to comport myself when we were just pushing the agenda of the Guru brand. It looks as clean as what it represents. So that was also another reason why I was able to be selected or elected to be representing the student, because they will do a due diligence with the personality. They did. They went through it to the very start of my career as Guru. They did all the research. Everything. Even with my GPAs, they're still checking, making sure everything falls within what you standing for. So to me, it's always been a challenge. Now you have to be. The very first time I entered class, I was wearing nose mask, hoodie, in this hot sun or senior. It's always been a misfeeling. I can't brag about it.
Yeah.
You enter class, you start gossiping, they will start streaking you. They're like yo, senior. So now every day I go class, I did class in back.
Yeah. I feel you. As gentlemen, we'll come to us short. We have time for us. Don't worry. Let me ask you about some of your gains and your wins within the time of office. Things that you've done. What were some of the things you campaigned on, and were you able to execute those things?
Yeah, thank you. We've been able to execute the sick bay policy we promised.
What is the sick bay policy?
No, not the sick bay policy. The borehole. We promised borehole. Yes. We told them that based on the water constraints, the challenges with water, we will find ways to bring forth or engage some corporations to be coming on board in helping us solving the water crisis on campus. And God being so good, we've been able to do 2 so far.
Wow.
The tenure is just 8 months. So after this, we've been able to, we spoke about Legon TV. We've signed an MOU with all the corporations involved, willing to give us the time, the airtime to at least to amend the happenings on campus through that channel.
Wow.
So we are now waiting on academic affairs, the public affairs, to give us the go-ahead to run it up. We've established everything.
That's the reason why you were looking around when you entered the place.
I
knew you was
something was getting his attention.
Yes, we can do this in Legon.
Yes,
and
that'll be really cool.
And also we made
or should I let me campaign on your campaign that we should look into partnerships. That's maybe 3 Music TV and Legon, because you will leave. And the legacy must be left, and upheld. So maybe 3 Music TV and Legon TV would partner, and then if for now there's no license to broadcast, me I can give you from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. As Legon TV, where we look into the affairs of University of Ghana. But that means that we do, we have to. But these are healthy. Viewers. My movie ideas, no. I mean, I'm not taking it like, know that as we leave here, then you start calling Maradona. We think we are this station, we can do better. No, please. Anyway,
now and then we also been, health matters. So we spoke about in finding ways to at least bring sick bay to all halls.
Okay.
So that's something we only have to. At least areas that we have our sick bays, and not sick bay, like the middle is a clinic around the CC. We have just one clinic that works from Monday to Friday. It doesn't work in the weekends. And you look at the jurisdiction of University of Ghana, you need to go outside before you can attend to other areas. That is the hospital. So we spoke about the sick bay in every hall. Because you have a hall with almost like 1,000 student populace. That's like a village or a community. And if you have the saloons and all that, you need a sick bay. So that is something we did did champion through our portfolio during our campaign. And we are yet to commence work, and this is something we're doing. We've had people also supporting us with fuel logistics, so we are looking at that to execute before we leave. And finally, we spoke about also helping people with special needs in terms of the usage of our roads. We know it's kind of difficult. We are in Legon was built years ago. Now we living in a new world now where things are changing. So the SRC, I'm taking upon myself. I've engaged people from the School of Engineering. I've paid almost like 100,000 to set up a traffic light on campus. We are almost done.
Wow.
We are just waiting for the VC.
Maradona what?
And also there is a whole lot that we've done. Our administration is one of the best in terms of mobilization. We've shut down the sports stadium. We've shut down the city conference, the Great Hall, everything. Like,
please, when he says shut down, not closure. He's talking about filled up capacity with its activation.
You know, somehow the artist he comes in. He comes in the house.
Guru is here.
Yeah. So now that he shut down, as he's closed. No. They've shut it down, please. They've shut it down. They've filled the capacity that activities that have been held there. Which is not easy, which is not easy to do.
Also, because you mentioned that your administration has been the best, right? A few days ago, Jay was on campus and did a video, and he came on air to say that University of Ghana is actually really, really clean, right? Now, being SRC president and being one who has been on campus for as long, right? What would you also say is contributing factor? Because we here just, spoke through it and said it's probably, the education, that people there are educated and all of that. So it's also a contributing factor. The janitors are also working. That is from our perspective. But for you as well, what would you say contributes to that?
Yeah, every UG student, I would say, is very responsible about the happenings on campus, because that is something we brag about. We brag about Legon. So we always want to keep it clean, and it's a collaborative initiative by the students, those who are also championing positions, like trying to be or representing the students. They've also been contributing, making sure we have a standard that we want the entire institution represent. This is University of Ghana. So we're making sure we setting the standard for the rest to follow. Now, there are so many things that we are working on in making sure, and when we are able to actualize it, you realize that this is the reason why we are the premium university. So we just have to keep it clean, nice, all right? And also, at least we have our challenges, but that one, if you matter, but in making sure we maintain the standard has always been the common goal.
The priority.
Because the goodwill of the school will come to you if you're able to represent and protect the integrity of it all.
Right.
Gentlemen, good morning. Let me allow you to, we need to do some introduction here so that we know the soldiers that he came with and what you represent as well. Please, starting off with you.
All right, so
I need you closer to the microphone. You see the artist there, he knows how to handle mic. So
all right. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah.
My name is Isaac Kwekwe-Obuadapa, the current UG SRC Projects and Programs Committee Chairperson.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie.
Projects and Programs.
Yeah, I like that.
Antics.
Yes. But it is very important. The current project
and programs.
Okay.
Yeah, committee. SRC.
Okay.
Not just any university, but the nation's hope and goals.
I went to
loud.
We have just two universities in Ghana,
namely
University of Ghana and the rest.
Thank you. He's the only person who went to KUSC.
This machine where you shoot, start shooting.
That's the thread down. Maintain.
You see, I keep saying something. I keep saying that of what use is somebody who was born in Accra, then you went to school in Accra, you finished, and you won't wrap up your university, then you go to school for Accra.
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying something. Not even that. You then go to school in Accra, then you wake up, then you go pay, then you go here, then you say you're like. You see, Legon is Legon is not a school. Legon is an area that people can pass inside.
Make it not do that.
Don't just as Achimota Secondary School is also a bus stop in that area.
You can say more. No, I'm talking tertiary. But when you say
Legon is a continent.
No. When they say you are even like Oko University, which I say no, Legon they say area. What they be fuck like almost Oko University. Like Oko University. I guess Oko University out there. Like you went to university. You went to.
What school did you go?
Kwame Nkrumah. Wait, I went to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Don't say I went to.
No. Listen. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And listen, University of Ghana.
So
you mentioned someone's name.
We are telling you. We are telling you that this is a clear representation of the country.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Are you happy with the Black Stars performance? I don't know the players of Ghana. Are you happy with the Electricity Corporation of Ghana?
We are in Ghana.
Are you happy with
We are rather in Ghana.
okay, more Ghana? No, it's a premium university. I agree. But anyway, you then that means you carry a lot of weight with the title and the role with regards to all the activities and the programs that are happening under your watch. I'm going to come to you shortly, but we're also here with another gentleman. Please introduce yourself.
All right, so my name is Meshach Mensah BU, and I'm also Deputy Programs and Projects Chairperson at the University of Ghana, SRC.
Amazing. Yeah. He mentioned that it had been an 8-month tenure, sort of. Within this, before we come to the SRC week, within this time frame that you've carried this role, what have been some of the projects that you've been part of, under your watch? And what did you do?
All right, so first of all, we organized
the Aquaba.
Aquaba week.
Oh yeah, run us through that. Yeah. How was that event?
Was amazing. We have challenges. We face challenges and all that, but at the end, I think we did it, and we did it successfully.
And that students' perception, rights on the onset is also based on their experience when they come to and they engage in the Aquaba week. They've heard and they've seen others. So when they come, they expect that they themselves also. Would have similar. Like I can imagine it was a whole week celebration, right?
Yeah. It was a whole week celebration.
So the activities in there would be similar to what we're about to experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's talk about the SRC week celebration. What is going to happen? Okay. How much work has gone into preparations and plans towards the week's activity?
Yeah, let me.
Okay. Boss wants to start off with that one.
Let me peruse through it so you can have. Some ideas coming up, and this is what exactly the whole entire I would say the entire University of Ghana populace are looking out for. It's not been easy, but they just want to have the experience. That experience is what we are bringing to them. Yes. So one thing is it's always a normal thing to start the SRC week with. I would say a gospel rock show. That is what they're looking out for. If you be okay, if I detail.
Yes, let's detail
all the lineups. And on Sunday we have the gospel rock show. The Monday we have we have career, financial literacy, and life after school summit. And then Tuesday we have rave night. But with the rave will be throughout the entire week.
Yes, it's something that hasn't happened before. It's actually the importance of music. I love that. Yeah, it shouldn't be seen as a party night. It should be seen as the importance of music. And then music it's just food for the soul. After going to class, learning. Just wind up the evening with the rave.
We're trying to find ways to de-stress. So what is
agreed?
What is the most important thing is to find ways to release the kind of stress and frustration we're going through. So on Wednesdays, so that's why the whole you can project the entire SRC week to the idea of rave. That's what we're looking at. And on Wednesday we have inter-hall games and also games night.
Okay,
that's something the
pause right there. Inter-hall games. In your history of being in the school, which I don't know if they've had, just like SS, some houses have certain characteristics about them that so this house, if people go there, they play ball. Are there any halls on campus that are known for generating the best players? Or
of course.
Hey, you were doubting for a second, but
everyone just one
hall.
Which one would that be?
Sorry.
Come on,
I know that's what it was.
Yes, vandalism. We bring it all out.
Okay, all right, interesting.
I'm a vandal anyway.
So we've always been waiting.
Sharp. And on Wednesday, like I said, the inter-hall games and also games night. Thursday, the inter-hall games will continue.
Okay.
We're having it for 2 days, and also Heroes Night. This is something we want to do to honor our legends. This is a typical live band settings. We're trying to have all the live band legends on board. We would love to have that experience. This is a new generation, so we try to bring the old and the young into one jurisdiction, making sure we project one character, one energy, and also giving them the experience that they've always been hoping for. And also we're looking at Friday, Miss University of Ghana.
Yeah, now let's get into that. That is the juice that I'm waiting for myself.
Miss University of
So
Ghana.
you had mentioned that this becomes off the back of Miss Legon, which is organized by Legon Hall. This becomes the first one that's been done across the school.
For the university.
This is what represents the entire student populace. The Miss Legon was just limited to Legon Hall. But this is the first time the SRC is championing this, empowering our females. We want somebody to represent the culture and the standard of University of Ghana. Championed by the SRC.
I like that. How is Legon Hall taking this? Are they jealous? I'll be jealous more.
Now, we are running, the school is running some policy, right? In, out policy, which is not really helping some of the halls, like the traditional halls. So they just limited to just level 100. So you don't have the level 200. So if you are to champion this, it's just be limiting to the hundreds only. So, and after COVID, we also saw what it brought. It came out limiting the happenings on campus in terms of activities. Now we have to bring it back. In order to champion this, we need to make sure we do it to represent the entire student populace. And it's been so good, and it's a great experience. Me, myself, this is my first time organizing such initiative. And the kind of traction and visibility we are getting is crazy.
Now let's drill down to the prize lineup in the because this is the wild bit of
the SRC week.
Yeah, the SRC week. And I want you to be do us the honors of telling us more about it.
With the overall winner is going to take home a car.
And me, when I heard this one, I was like,
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Wait, for a student body to gift a student a vehicle. It's not. I need to tell you, it's not a joke, no. Because regardless, when we take up the titles, we are all students too. So make me I give you car. Because your office could have purchased vehicles for yourself. But you didn't think of yourself. You thought of students and one lucky female, and like I said, one person to represent the culture of the university.
Of the school.
Yes, exactly. And to gift the person a vehicle, it is a very big deal.
Big deal.
What pushed you, and how have you been able to raise resources to get this?
To me, I believe in going outside the box and also setting the standard for the rest to follow as well. This administration is all about setting the standard and making sure we appreciate our own. This is somebody going to represent us. So we don't want to see our queen be walking around campus like every day, the regular lifestyle. And you see, that is good for exercises, but now we want her to live the life of that celebrity on campus, and also representing to make transportation easier and making some moves very accessible to our queen. We wanted to represent us well. So we are doing this not for myself, but for the representation of the school. This is something we want to leave. And it's not just that. A free trip to Dubai.
Ooh, okay.
I want to spend.
You want to be a woman. Hello. Jayla.
And the funny thing too is we know sponsors.
Wow.
Wow. So
is it that you sought sponsorship and didn't get it, or that's just a decision you made?
You see, we are working with time. Okay. Even initially, the whole SRC week was cancelled. So it was difficult to even bring forth sponsors. But in order to live by that legacy and what we represent, the truth, and making sure that the expectations of the students is fulfilled, is by going and making sure we live to it. We made that promise that I'll give out a car. And that is what we've done. The car is ready.
I'm interested in inclusivity as well, because now people talk a lot about inclusivity. Before, if you talk about Miss Anything, a beauty queen, you're looking at a certain body type, right? But now, inclusivity is such a big deal.
Where did they take
No, it's such a big deal, and anyone can answer it, really, right? Have you considered that as well, in that you're not going to be focusing on a certain complexion? Because ideally, or in times past, people will say that the lighter complexion should win over someone who is darker, ideally, or a slimmer woman or girl will win over someone who is more heavily built, right? Are you including this in your queen selection process? Anyone can answer. Not good.
It's a difficult one.
You answer.
All right. So one thing I realized during the auditions is that the students are not concerned about this body type. This person is this person is that. We give everyone a chance.
Sorry, I need you closer to the microphone. Yeah.
All right. So we gave everybody a chance to come for the auditions, and then we selected those who passed the auditions, and then it's up to the people who are voting, and then the judges to determine if this person is good enough to go to the finals or to continue with us.
Okay.
So we didn't actually look at those things.
So it's open.
It's open.
Okay.
Everyone
Good job
says,
done then. Good job done.
Well, let me add this. This is an institution. What are we looking out for? And anyone that falls within University of Ghana expectations or request, or within anybody inside the borders of University of Ghana, qualifies and can represent and also be a winner.
Okay.
So
Great.
We're not looking at body complexions and all that. We are not looking at that. But what matters to us, we're dealing with intellectuals. We're dealing with brains. We're dealing with what you can create. We're dealing with what you can actually bring forth in order to represent and supporting the happenings on campus. The challenges. So somebody who is quite presentable, of course. Presentable as in being smart. All right. Those are the things we're looking at. We're looking at smartness. How
Intelligence, IQ,
intelligence. We're looking at that more than anything else.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
good. Yeah.
So
presentation.
That happens on the Friday. Yeah, the Friday. I mean, we can't wait to see how that. I'm sure that the participation and the attendance will be great, because the car on there for me excites me, plus the trip. and I know Snapchat be soon when the girls get out of town and then they jump on their their streaks and then their TikToks, and will be filled up. And I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, if I have to go through all of this as a beauty pageant, and then this is the winning.
One of us should join the lady that will we all work to it. I like that. But please,
Mr. Men.
I say that aren't the men in any way benefiting off any of these things? I've been to
last year. My department did something like that, and then fortunately for me, I won fees of my department.
Oh yeah! Oh, wow. So they should include your win to this one.
We are not going to be biased. We had initially a plan of bringing forth, what's the name of the program? Legon Strongest. Somebody who will be representing the school on that for the males. We are not neglecting our agenda. No.
Okay.
But the women are more important.
Since this is the first time we're trying to make project the females at this point.
Yeah, that's
okay. So and this isn't even the height of the the events lined up for and then so that's Friday. Then that's Saturday.
Artist night.
Yeah.
Yep. The biggest coming up for quite some few time, like years now. We've not really experienced some artist nights that will be that is kind of iconic and is going to be something to live up to in years to come. We want to create history. That is what we are looking out for. So we are engaging. It's unfortunate that now We are in summer in Europe and the US and all that. So it's difficult to be bringing our artists. So we are looking at rave as well.
Okay.
Bringing number of artists. We are not going to project it, or we are not going to rely on one particular artist. We are keeping it open for every artist to come in to show love, and also, of course, we are engaging, but we are not limiting it to a certain group of artists. Everybody must represent, because I am coming from a certain fraternity, and so much is expected of me when it comes to some things like this. This is an event.
So they assume that it's your space.
Yes. So everybody here, all of you are watching me, you have to come in your numbers.
You need to pull up.
Yes, we make history. This is UG, and this is something they are hoping to experience. So the success of this administration will go a long way to break the gap of being whatever you represent, and for the students. We are bringing everybody together. So let's do this.
We have just about 2 minutes more to wrap up, but this hasn't been just you guys. I'm sure there have been other people that you might want to, acknowledge, who have been part of this journey to this point where we are now.
I would say. All right. So first of all, we thank our president, Maradona J. aka Guru, for this kind of appointment. It's not easy, because he believed in us, and I think he saw our works, and I think we are qualified to be the programs and projects chairpersons for University of Ghana, not any other university, but the University of Ghana. Yes, so I think we are yes, so
no problem.
We thank him so a lot, and I think first of all, I also thank Konkoban Production for also grooming me to become who I am today.
Okay.
Yes, because I think it's Konkoban that made who I am now.
Okay. Freedom, big shout
out to Freedom Official, that's our leader, and our manager to KOI. So big shout out to everyone.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so I think my brother has said it all, but then I would like to speak about the Gospel Rock Show, because it's really close to us.
Yeah.
And then it's being organized by Praise.
Okay.
Right, so some of the artists coming are Kofi Pepra, Pastor Shadrach Mensah, Emmanuel Judah, from Campus Heralds of Praise.
Okay.
So this Sunday, Athletic Oval, every University of Ghana student should be there. Let's worship God.
Well, on behalf of 3 media networks, I can also confidently say that we have a coverage of these activities, so you definitely see them here. And we are honored to have Mr. President also partner us, or we allow us to partner him and his team, to bring spotlight to the currently premium university for the meantime in Ghana.
Don't do that.
So I like to give a few shout outs to some of our committee.
Yes.
Elikem, KOB, Gideon.
I've been fighting Lois as well, telling her that it's fine, it's cool.
Shout out to Lois too. She's doing amazing work. And our able will come, Antoinette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, Charlie, thank you so very much.
So you are taking me out.
Hey,
no. Let me give my shout out. Then the management has been very supportive, and the vice, the VC, Professor Nanaba, has been very supportive through our journey, and also the Dean of Students, Professor Rosina, and also Pro VC, Professor Wandari, and my lecturers. They've been quite supportive, and also our TAs, and most importantly, the executives, the SRC executives, the likes the Vice President Jeffrey, and also Treasurer Roland, and also Secretary Lorinda. They've been very supportive, and the committee, the entire body, and also the team that is also making sure we're able to navigate our way to achieve the common goal, the interests of the students, and all the corporations being supporting the University of Ghana. May God bless you so much. And also big shouts to Council, Madam Chair, and everybody in the Council, and everybody in the surroundings of University of Ghana. Nyame Shamo.
But the Mensawa.
I think we left one person.
Give me that song. Give me that song.
Big shout out to
my own godfather.
The song title is what? Sergeant title then with the Mensawa. The title of the song. I want the team to get it. Bonsamani, please let's get it. Let's get that song, please. I beg you. You said you were going to sing shout out to.
Shout outs to my own godfather who has trained me to reach this far. Isaac Akwesi, a champion.
Okay.
I call him senior. I salute you.
I like that.
Listen to the roll call plenty.
He was the manager, campaign manager for Guru. So.
Okay.
He's a very wonderful person.
Okay.
Make you not they forget to Benghazi.
Team the Dust.
God.
Yes.
And the entire team. But by all means, you forget somebody.
Well, before you be able to win, you need to have, I would say, people that are also championing your interest, which is the godfathers of the ticket. And they did so well. They were able to train me to reach, to come out with the flying colors. So big shout out to everybody that supported my ticket.
And I admire their work so much because, I mean, Guru in one space, then Maradona.
I know what you want to talk.
I go leave him. But it's been a journey. But it's been a journey. Like, look, I'm taking about share it.
The great Kenjo Yabua.
Okay.
I get what I love what you say. The transition.
2002. Bro, that's like 23 years ago. Yeah, 23 years ago. You're not even born, bro. You're not born.
I was 1 year by then.
Wow.
Chigmani came with him. There was a studio in Nungwada we used to and Trick came with him. We didn't get time to really vibe a lot though. But I mean, for me, sitting here today, like we can call ourselves elites in the industry. You understand? It's been a journey, It's been a 23 freaking years, 23 like
progressive
every year.
One.
Yes, today sitting here as SRC President for University or Premier University, and I'm very sure that if anybody had told you 23 years ago, say you go be SRC President for Lagos, you understand? But this is where we are now. So Charlie, to the younger ones as well who are watching, believe in yourself, believe in the dreams. It will happen. And Charlie, you've done an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
That car and the trip to Dubai for the winner. Charlie, you try for the girls.
Mind bossing.
Mind bossing. Because Charlie will be students. Like I keep saying, we'll look out for ourselves first, but we're looking out for others. And that's what's most important. So shouts going out to your team for pulling this one up. And of course, you have our support and individual support 1,001% to make it happen.